Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling,
You're going to see it on MGM Grand. Only one will stand. And Bill Haney, William E. Haney come with that fight plan.
They didn't think niggas out of Oakland was going to push up on their ass. You dig?
TheBoxingVoice.com.
So tell the truth and shame the devil that Devin is a bad motherfucker.
WBC, the lightweight champion of the world.
Come get the real belts, not the same franchise shit.
That boy is good. Bill Haney, say his name 3 times, pop up like candy, man.
When you talk about that, you talk about one of the best fighters in boxing.
SDS promotion.
The crowd was pretty crazy. 80,000 in Australia. But the crowd doesn't win fights, I do.
WBC, the lightweight champion of the world.
You ever been in Australia? No, I never been, but I look forward to it. I want to go pick up some belts out there.
Didn't have to sell a chain to make a fight. All we got to do is make that flight. You're going to hide behind them judges, but Lord Devin Haney going to stand above. I'm serious, George Cambosa. Go!
I'd like to wish you all a very warm welcome to Australia, everyone.
I want to show all my experience, everything that it took to get to this point. I want to show the world. Who's the best young fighter in the game? Me, by far.
For the 54th consecutive round, Devin Haney has outlanded his opponent in total connect.
He can hit the mitts, he can hit the bag all he wants, but it's different when you're in there with Devin Haney.
Camboso, you in trouble.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
You said a lot. You did a lot. Tomorrow, you're in trouble.
Pussy! I'd fight you in your backyard if I had to, because I know that I'm gonna beat you. And you'll see June 5th.
Wow.
The universally recognized, undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin Haney.
SDS promotion.
Yeah. What up, what up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nesta Gibbs, joined alongside Ring Walk Danny, and we're back for another edition of TBV. And we're not done talking about Devin Haney, because this time we're posing the question, who's next? Who's next? Should Devin Haney rematch Vasiliy Lomachenko or fight Tank Davis or Shakur Stevenson next? That's what we're talking about. Not a lot of room, Danny, on the poll to make a fourth option, but I'll let you say hello to everyone before we do anything. What's up, brother? How are you, man? Everything straight?
Top of the morning.
Whoa.
Yeah,
you got that tired energy.
If you got a fourth option for that, this is a move to 40, right?
That's what I got, but look how it sounds. I need you to rephrase it for me to make it sound better. Move up to 40, fight any of those, because you only get one character left. So I was trying to say fight any of those champs, but it don't fit. So how could we shorten that? You know?
Fight a
champ.
Fight
140 champs maybe?
Fight a champ. I don't know.
Fight 140.
Because it's the first
champ.
Move up, so yeah. You could fight the 140 champ.
Fight 140 champ. Let me see. See if we can fit this in here.
And then the other three was obviously the rematch, the Tank fight, and the Shakur fight.
Yeah. Rematch or the Shakur fight. Which one do you want? You voting?
So you no Tank fight?
I got Tank fight. A is fight Tank. B is fight Shakur. C is the rematch. Um, what else we got? Then activate status, fight 140 champ. Boom! It's out there. It's out there. The number to call 1425 569 5241. Press 1 time to voice your opinion right here. Voice of the People hotline. If you're looking to let us know your opinion on what you think Devin Haney should
For your
do.
show now, press 1. To hear important instructions, press 2.
Since it appears you're calling back into a live show, we are reconnecting you now.
Wrong fader, bro. Remember, we switched this for the headphones.
Your
I gotta
show
do
will
it
go
back.
live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's because Danny was asleep. I didn't want to wake him, man. I was just like, fuck it. Let my man
Nah, it's my fault.
let my man get some rest, man.
Nah,
But we are on Discord. We are on Twitter Spaces. And as you can see, the landline is wide open. The poll is also there right here at youtube.com/the boxing voice.
When they open, because this should be like a horse race. And you just see each option just like shooting out, and then this option take over, and then this option take over. It's like a horse race.
Yeah, we also got another poll for those people still stuck on who actually won and didn't win the fight. We do have a poll on our community page, which obviously is open to a broader audience. That is obviously on here on the podcast. This poll is really limited to people that listen to the live podcast. Here on the community page, as you can see, we have 845 votes. But let me refresh, a live refresh, see what we get. Okay, 1,200 votes. Wow. Oh, it's just you? My bad. 1,200 votes and
very tight. Very tight.
1,200 votes, and it's 46% Devin Haney won, 42% Vasiliy Lomachenko won, 12% fight was a draw. We got 1,200 votes going so far. If you're going to go vote, come on and vote, but also hit the thumbs up here on the live show. Let's get this out to the eyes of other boxing fans. If you want to call in, you can do so on Discord. We also have the show number above our head, 1425 569
5241. Press 1 time to let us know you'd like to speak. And over 100 votes on this one.
Give us your opinion on what Devin Haney should do next. We got Jay
We got 40% of the people right now saying rematch Lomachenko.
Okay.
30% saying fight Tank Davis. 15%, now 14% say fight Shakur. And now 17 say activate the status at 140. Which, I mean, you got Regis there. Obviously, he's fighting, I don't know, some guy that sells like
Zorilla is his name, I believe.
Yeah, he's like Miguel Cotto's nephew. And then
is he with Cotto Promotions? That's how he got the deal?
He is.
Okay.
I ain't saying that's how he got the deal, but he is with Cotto Promotions.
Okay.
So that's the WBC. Then the BA obviously Rolly has that. Matias is the IBF, and then the WBO rolled Josh Taylor, Teofimo Lopez will be fighting for that next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that.
Yep. But phone lines are open, ladies and gentlemen. Usually we wait till you get a certain amount of likes. We ain't trying to do that. You know what we need if you want to help this show grow. It's absolutely free. Smashing the thumbs up button. We've been here countless hours giving you the platform to call in and get it off your chest. Whether you think Loma won or not, it's still opened up to you. We're not restricting certain fans to call in or not call in. So feel free to definitely call in and voice your opinion here on TBV, the voice of the people. There is no equal. I'm just stalling a little bit as I write everyone's name. There are a lot of callers calling in, but we can go ahead and start with Discord. Twitter Spaces. We got Jay Stacks. What up?
Jay, what up?
Yo,
What's good?
yeah. What's up, y'all? So yeah, so I had the fight. I had Loma winning 7-5 the first time I watched the fight. I rewatched it last night, and I had it a draw. So as far as at first, I was thinking maybe it should be a rematch, but now that I think about it, it's like I don't think Loma could get up. Like I feel like at Loma age, I feel like he probably trained as hard as he could for this fight right here, and I don't think that it would be the same if they ran it back. Like I don't think it would be like Loma would be able to get back up to how he was on Saturday to fight again. So I really think Devin should either like I want, of course, we all want to see the Tank fight. I think that's probably the next best option. But I'm kind of getting to the point where I feel like I want to see it at 140 because when him and Tank fight, I don't want the excuses, the weight excuses, all that. I just want them to both be comfortable and I just want them to fight. So I honestly think Dev should just move up to 140, either take the winner Taylor and Tio or fight for that little Rolly belt or whatever. But yeah, so basically, I feel like it's either the Tank fight. If he want to stay down and defend, I'd like to see them fight for all the belts. I think that's the fight we all really want to see. I think it's either that or move up to 140. I don't think Bob for whatever reason I don't really think Bob want to make the Shakur and Devin fight. Like I don't see that happening in the next year. Like I see it happening maybe in the next year or later on down there. For some reason, I don't feel like that's the fight they want to make right now. I feel like it's either gonna be the rematch with Loma or the Tank fight or moving up. I don't really see the Shakur and Devin happening right now for whatever reason. But like I said, as far as the money part of course, Tank is the biggest fight to make. So I feel like if he feel like he could stay at 135 for one more fight, they should make that fight happen. If it ain't Tank, I feel like he should just move up. And like I said, get the winner Taylor and Tio or I mean the Rolly fight, I'd like to see that fight too, but I'd rather him fight the winner of Taylor and Tio. So
All
that's
right,
how I
champ.
feel about it. I
Yeah,
appreciate y'all.
you
All
got
right,
it.
champ.
I
Phone
think.
lines are lit. Go ahead, champ.
Nah, I mean, I was just saying I wouldn't mind a rematch for sure. I
Word.
think
Oh, now you want the rematch. That's strange.
we could take it back to yesterday when I was saying that I wouldn't mind it, and you were saying absolutely not.
I know I changed my mind,
You know,
but you
so
entitled to change yours, champ.
nah,
It's all right.
I think that is definitely a viable option, an option that I didn't consider going into the fight because of my thoughts on how the fight would play out. Thought it'd be a bit more definitive, at least in the eye of the public.
Mm. Well, before we get to the next call, let me get to this. The first super chat of the day, average boxing fan says, "Isn't Kerr Mando? Why we duck emoji Kerr? We want ER1, but Kerr. What?
I think he meant one, but Kerr. Instead of putting every, I think he meant one.
Oh, we want one, but
Yeah,
Kerr.
one.
Y'all funny.
That's what he put.
Yo, where's Core the Mando at? Where did I say it at? Where's that at?
It ain't order
I'm gonna
yet.
Google it. Let me Google it. Make sure, man. Where is that? Shakur Stevenson.
Yo, that shit like that gotta be ordered like more than outside of the convention, right? I'm sure they.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Shakur says he will activate his WBT mandatory to enforce. That's 2 days ago. That's what I'm saying. Like until is then look at this quote. How is he my mandatory? He just moved up. I don't know. WBC rankings on ESPN say WBC ordered lightweight champ Shakur Stevenson to face mandatory challenger Isaac Cruz, and that was in November. Uh, Shakur says this camp about no, I don't know. I don't see nothing keeping it moving.
We
Big
need
balls, Nino.
try to get Mauricio on or something.
I mean, I'm telling you, he's got to order it.
I thought so
Oh,
too.
Nas Danny, you can hear me?
What up? What up?
Yeah, man, we back again talking about this topic. I was just listening to Teddy Atlas' little podcast before I chimed in to y'all, seen y'all went live. This motherfucker talking about starting a petition on boxing and shit, man. I don't understand why motherfuckers is so upset about this close fight, dog. They act like Loma won that shit like definitively and shit. Man, it's like people be arguing, oh, Shakur said he won 8-4 and this so and so said Oscar said he won. Like, I don't care what them niggas say. Like, I felt Devin Haney won the fight. Like, I don't care what a motherfucker say. Like, I know it was a close fight, like I was saying earlier. It's all about what you like on this type of fight, man. Like, this shit is like a Fulton Figueroa type fight, bro. It's like it's all about what you like. And going on what's next, shit, like everybody been saying, bro, the money fight at 35 is with Tank. But I don't think Tank gonna do that. But I do think after you feel me, what Loma showed with the left hand, I think they might be able to see something where they are, where they like, all right, let's go ahead and capitalize off Devin what we seen. But if I was Devin team, like if I was managing Devin, I wouldn't even fuck with Tank to be real. I vacate and move up. Like I keep my ball rolling. But as a fan, I definitely want to see the Tank fight next. But like I said, if I was Devin manager, I'd be like, shit, we gonna move up to 140, possibly take Rolly belt or Tio or Taylor. I mean, yeah, Tio or Taylor, go for the winner of that and shit, keep our ball rolling. Cause like I said, that Tank fight is a dangerous ass fight. And I'm just speaking as if I was managing him, you feel me? But from a fan perspective, of course I want to see that fight. But like I said, shit, it's all about, you feel me, keeping the ball rolling and shit, keeping your you feel me? And like I said, that Tank fight is a dangerous ass fight going in there. You feel me? What I just seen Loma hitting him with them left hands and shit. I don't know if he could last 12 rounds taking that shit from Tank. You feel me? That's just my opinion. But like I said, man, I'll move up to 140 and shit. You can't blame the boy. He been at 135 forever now, so I don't think he ducking Tank or thanking Shakur or anybody. So that's why I said, man, move up to 140, get the winner of T.O. or Taylor. And I'm out of here. Y'all hit the like and subscribe button.
Fats, what up?
Yo,
What's good?
what's good? What's good? Yeah, Ness, ain't no rematch. Ain't no rematch. He out here talking about thank you for the fans giving him sympathy and all that shit. They want to appeal. They don't want no rematch. When you fight a nigga and you know you beat him, you ain't calling for no appeal, taking that shit to court, man. He trying to use his privilege. I ain't trying to hear none of that. But for Devin, he should just go for the Tank fight. Can't get the Tank fight. That's all right. Eventually, Tank gotta move up too. He can't stay at 135 forever. So you vacate them belts. Like I like how Bill coming too. Like when they asked him about the Shakur fight, he said Bob ain't calling his phone. Bob sat his ass right there quietly, and he ain't say shit. So obviously they not looking for that Devin fight right now. But eventually, they all got to fight. What Devin should do, just move up, man. Stay on pay-per-view. Try to get the T.O. Taylor winner. You know what I mean? Tank don't want to fight you right away or whatever right now. That's cool. Keep your, like dude said, keep your ball rolling. Like, as long as you stay on pay-per-view and still show that you can bring in numbers and viewership, you'll be all right. And that's what I think.
All right.
Think that it's gonna be tough given that he's the only one been on pay per view, so like everybody else would be debuting. T.O. I think would need a spectacular performance in that Josh Taylor fight for that to make sense.
Well, remember, Floyd wanted T.O. If T.O. gets something that look good, I don't know, would that turn into something? Mud, what up?
Yo, you seen Cambosa
What's up,
saying that
man?
the most
Shout
logical
out, shout
fight?
out, shout out, Danny, shout out, Ness. You know how we coming, man. The
Yes,
Boxing
sir.
Voice,
What
the best
up?
channel on YouTube. What I'm gonna say is I'm gonna do it from two perspectives. I'm gonna do it from the money perspective, and I'm gonna do it from the legacy perspective. From the money perspective, he gotta fight Tank. Even popularity, but from the legacy perspective, he gotta fight Loma because in my eyes, I'm a Devin Haney fan, so I feel like he ain't proved enough to me in that fight. I feel like he won, but he didn't prove it to me that he was, you know what I'm saying, definitively the undisputed champion. I feel like he got to run it back, bro. That's my call.
All right, all right.
Appreciate the call.
Tyron.
Yo, 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 what's good? That's what's good, Danny. How y'all
What's
feeling?
up with it?
Straight.
Sensational.
Not much, man. Uh, you know, he left some questions and he got exposed, in my opinion. Loma was doing some great work. Towards the end of the fight, Loma was looking like the undisputed champ, and Haney wasn't. So I would like that rematch. And I heard that Haney signed two fights. Signed back with Tyrank 2 nights before the fight.
False.
So real false. That's false.
Yeah.
False.
Okay, okay. Because I was gonna
According to
say,
Bill
you know, that.
Haney, according to Bill Haney, that's not true. They free agents.
Okay, because I was
And according
okay.
to ESPN, there's an article on ESPN from a day ago that also says Haney's a free agent, written
After
by Mike Coppinger.
Okay, well that's the case, then yeah, man, I would like for him to go, you know, towards the Tank fight. You know, I thought, you know, if you would still you had signed that deal, then obviously Loma rematch would be, you know, the forefront for me. You know, you could still make a lot of money, and that would make sense because you know everybody's saying you didn't win, so it's your chance to go in there, take your time, make the adjustments, and do what you said you were supposed to do in the first fight. So that would make a lot of sense. But then I don't know if he's gonna stay at 135 or he's gonna move up. But I think the priority is Tank or a rematch with Loma and then go up to 140 and you know, fight the one between T.O. and Taylor. But I would like the rematch, man. I mean, Loma was looking like Big Bang in there. Ness landing them left hands, man. I was like, God, Lee, he was just kept landing them, man. I'm like, I had never seen, you know, anybody hit Haney like that, man. And I mean, I would have had it a draw, and I would love it, you know, love him to run it back. That would speak a lot about Haney and his legacy as well. But I mean, he did what he had to do. He got the judge's nod, so more and bigger, better things for him. So definitely, I would like him to see in there with Tank, Loma, or Shakur. Those are three options for me right now. But yeah, man, that's all I got, champ. Appreciate y'all, man, and God bless y'all. Continue to do what y'all do, man. Shout out TBV.
appreciate you, champ. Appreciate the call. Let's go.
Michael Coppinger also felt Haney deserved the nod in the fight. Um, so here is the article. Danny, see if you can see up there in the screen where it says Haney is a free agent. Just want to show it. Oh, here we go. Haney, who has never signed a long term promotional contract, is once again a free agent, giving him flexibility he carves. All right. So let's just show you the date on this. It says the 21st. Today is the 23rd. So just saying, he's a free agent as of now. What they offer him and what is to come, nobody knows. We're going to any other callers out here.
Yo,
Yo.
and obviously we're still talking Haney. Well, just to bring up the Haney card, it looks like co-main event Victor, uh, Oscar Valdez
Uh-huh.
has a date and venue
Yeah,
for.
August. I put that in the chat earlier
Okay.
this morning.
I must have missed
Locked
it.
in with Navarrete.
Yes, sir. I like that they keep going back to that Glendale area. It's
I mean,
pretty.
it's a fight city. You got
Yes,
to use it for sure.
it's a nice area for
We got
sure.
a couple super chats. Miguel Peralta, $10. Chapito Loma didn't win. He can't keep getting shots at the man just because he's a Gaba, a.k.a. Guerrero. Is that? I mean, it's missing a few letters to be Guerrero, no?
I'm pulling it up now. Hold on.
But we got Doc with a $10. Shout out to Doc and Miguel.
Guero.
Oh, Guero.
Guero. So talking about Loma.
I need the help. I need the help. What's
Yes, sir.
Guero, bro? What's Guero?
Guero is white boys. So calling him a white boy.
Okay.
Doc.
Okay. I got Allen. My bad, doggy. Allen with the $10 Cash App. He bought a virtual raffle ticket to the autograph Roy Jones Jr. TBV collaborations with Saba's Glove. The tape is just to remind us whose signature, because they do, these people sign and you forget. But I'm showing you that it says Sabas, TBV, Roy Jones, $10 Cash App to the boxing voice 1 THABOXINGVOICE. Number 1 right here above the screen, right there between me and Danny, right here, nice and easy. Do not fall for the fakes. Report all fakes. This is the correct one if you want to buy a raffle ticket. Moving on. We got Nick in. Nick, where you calling from? Nick is in.
So.
Michigan. What up, champ?
Yeah, no, I'm because I was following Dan Rayfield's scorecard during the fight, but I don't know.
He also said it's not a robbery. He did a podcast and he said Haney Lomachenko, no robbery.
Okay.
Nick, Michigan, what up?
Hey, what's going on, fellas? I've been trying to get in for a couple days now. I got to catch up. But,
That's what I'm trying to tell
watched the
Danny.
fight
Danny,
Saturday.
like, yo, how we gonna do this again? I'm like, brother, there's millions of people that ain't get to talk.
Hey, can I get my full 3 minutes too? I got a lot to say. So I scored it Saturday. Watched it 2 more times on Monday. 7-5 Devin. Now I've been consistent since the beginning. Y'all can go back and look. I said Haney is supposed to win, but people who say Loma's gonna get washed need to respect his name. If anything we take away from this fight, Loma respects, you got to respect his name. Having said that, I would say if Devin stays at 135, sure, Loma can get a rematch. I don't like the energy that says he don't deserve a rematch. Bill at the end of the fight said it wasn't close. That's bull. That's nervous energy. Mayweather always said run it back. Competitors who want to prove something say run it back. But I understand if he's outgrown the weight, let him fight at 140. It's okay. If he wants to chase a payday, go ahead. I ain't mad at you. You won. I gave Loma 2, 3, 8, 10, and 11. And yeah, man, he came up short. I think the problem with Loma is he's got an amateur style, and he stops. He takes his foot off the gas when he feels like he won the round. Can't do that. You got to be a killer in there. So he fell short, but he definitely showed he's still a top guy. If he wants to retire, I ain't mad at him. Honestly, if he was going to go out, I'd like to see him fight Robisi down in a lower weight. That'd be sweet for gold medal. But what else, man? Yeah, I ain't mad at Devin. Devin's all right. But if he was going to stay at the weight, let him rematch. If not, let him go up. Last thing is we always have controversy. There's no accountability. I want to start advocating for open scoring. The only reason you don't want open scoring, I'm talking about the powers that be, is because you want to manipulate the scorecards later. Let's get open scoring so everybody can say, hey, why'd this guy score this round this way? Let's put it out there. Also, it's going to motivate the fighters to fight harder the next round when they find out they lost. Let's get open, honest scoring, accountability. We'll get a lot less of these controversies and robberies. This wasn't a robbery. Devin won. I'm just saying it was a good fight. Loma probably would have benefited from hearing how he was down because somehow or other he thought he was up. That's his mistake. No complaining. That's my call.
All right.
Nike, what up? We got that $10 super chat. Give me a second. Now, Doc here with the $10 super chat.
All right.
He said, didn't Tank say he invoked the RH clause rehydration clause because Ryan was 140 fighter? If Devin goes up, you think he's susceptible to the same with Tank if he went back to 135? Devin 184 King emoji. He should go get the money. Well, I mean, according to Devin, he'll move up to 140 to get a fight and then come back and defend his belt. So he's still saying he can do it. Nike, what up?
Yeah, what's going on, man? Shouts out to you, Ness. Shouts out to Danny. Hey, man. I think if Devin don't get the tank fight, he should move up and fight for the belt between Taylor Till winner. I want to make sure I'm saying his name right.
Yeah, yeah.
Matthias, Prograis, or Rolly. I mean, because the Shakur fight is gonna be there, man. Shakur is only what 20? He what 1 year older than Devin? 25. So it ain't like he's old as Tank. I mean, Tank will be 30 before them. So that fight gonna be there no matter what at 140 or 147. And even if Devin do move up, if he don't drop the belt, right, he still holds him, right?
Yep.
Or he gotta drop him if he move up.
Nope. Not
Okay,
until
so
not
if he,
until he actually gotta fight a mandatory.
oh, okay, so Loma wasn't no Mando.
Nah. Well, he was, but I don't know how they doing that because remember he was Camboso's Mando, and then he went to the war, so they let Devin fight Cambosis.
Yeah, see, that's why I was gonna ask because I know with Cambosis, well, I ain't know if Cambosis that second time that first defense of undisputed was like that was a not a mandatory but
Voluntary.
what's the name, right, a voluntary, that was a voluntary, right?
Yes, sir.
So since Loma was number one, I don't know, I guess he should have been a mandatory. He was number one in what, WBC,
Yep.
IBO.
That's why
He was
we
number
gotta
one.
wait to see what the WBC do, cause that could have satisfied the mandatory. You know what I'm saying? We don't
Yeah,
know
that's
what
what I'm
they're
saying.
doing.
We gotta find out from Mauricio
And see,
first.
that's what I was thinking too, because like, how the hell you gonna force a man to fight two mandatories in a row? Like, damn. Shit, I ain't never heard of that one. But I think he should move up if he don't get the tank fight and just fight for a belt. Because even like you said, the dude was talking about if he go up and come back down, he think he won't be with the same stipulations as Ryan. He won't because he'll be the champ still. Like he hold all the cards. Even though Tank is the A side, whatever. I'm tired of hearing that, but it's true. But fuck it. Even though he is, but it's like he still got all the belts with the Ring magazine. So it's like, damn, you can't force me to do no rehydration.
Well, according to Tank Team, they only did that because Ryan was up there. If you officially a 35-pounder, you shouldn't have to go through that. And we'll see. I just want to screen share this real quick, Danny. Uh, it looks like Dan Rayfield is saying same thing most of our callers were saying. If you want to quote him,
Yeah, he says that. So it's a fan asking him, can the commission overturn the decision by Team Loma's appeal? Dan responds, I doubt the commission will even hear the appeal since there are no grounds for one unless they had evidence of corruption or something concrete other than being pissed off they lost a close decision. The decision will rightfully stand for eternity. Hashtag Haney Loma.
eternity. I love that word. He's crazy. That pissed a few people
Yeah,
off.
definitely pissing people off.
Word.
I'm assuming.
Danny, peace to God.
Yo. Yo, what's going on, y'all?
What
What
up?
up with it?
Alright. Peace to the boxing voice here. I just wanted to make a few points. Number one, I feel that definitely the rematch should take place simply because, I thought it was a good fight. I called it from the beginning. I felt that Devin was going to win 7-5, over Lomachenko. But after watching the fight, closely, I felt it was a bit closer. I do feel that Devin won. But what I also feel is that a second fight, like everybody been saying, will be more lucrative due to the emotional, attachment to the fight now. Then on top of that, in my estimation, I still think that Lomachenko is a better boxer. He was just a smaller man. But by that, what I'm saying is that I see room for improvement. I see where Lomachenko in the second fight can probably pull out different angles, switch up speeds, do things that Haney might not be able to do yet, as good as he is, due to the experience. So that's what will have me intrigued about the second fight, just to see what adjustments Lomachenko is going to make from early and maybe pull off a victory. But aside from that, if it doesn't happen, then he should go fight Tank. But because at the end of the day, I feel that before I get to Tank, that fight that we seen last Saturday was one of the best fights I've ever seen in a long time. Like something that strategical. Last time I seen it probably was something like Pernell Whitaker and Buddy McGirt back in the '80s. Everybody expected something close to that when Floyd Mayweather fought Mosley, but everybody knows that after the second round, Mayweather took over, and there was like no doubt. Had Haney done that, took over like the way Mayweather took over Mosley, then no doubt.
I
But
mean,
that was not the case. It was an ebony.
I
Yeah.
think it was kind of like more so like Mayweather De La Hoya kind of fight. I felt like that was
Or
more competitive than
Mayweather Mosley.
yeah, than Mayweather Mosley. Like Mosley had that one moment, and then that was it. So, or the round, if you will. With this one, it was a very close fight. Oscar actually tweeted saying that Devin beat Loma like Mayweather beat him, and I had a quote tweeted because there's not a boxing fight in history that exists that I've watched more. I've never seen Oscar win that fight. I've always seen Floyd win that
Mm.
fight. And I tweeted, I was like, it was a very competitive fight, yet you won less rounds. And the same thing happened Saturday night, in my opinion.
I agree with that so much, yo. Thank you for that. I wasn't even looking at that perspective, but you're so damn. You're right. Thank you, man. Have a good night, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You
And we
too.
said it this morning, but that one had one judge, 8 rounds to 4 for Floyd. Second judge, 7.
9-3 for
No,
Floyd.
it was 7.
One dude had 9-3, one dude had 8-4, one dude had the draw.
So nobody has 7-5.
No.
Okay.
No 115s. That's what I thought. And I got shocked to see 111, 117, 116, 112, and 114, 114. We got QB in the place to be.
Yo, what up? Salute. Salute, Ness. Salute, Danny, with the groundwork and all that. You know what I'm saying? Doing the great interviews and all that.
Appreciate it.
But yeah, man. Yo, but I rewatched the fight over and over again. And Loma only won 4 rounds, in my opinion. 4 rounds. They gotta stop playing with Haney, man. They mad because the 11th round he just tagging him crazy. Like I never seen Haney get hit like that. He was trying to slip, but Loma was on him though. They gotta put some respect on his name, man. For him, he need to go up to 140 so it could be more powerful. And they're gonna come like, you know what I'm saying? Wild Tank can't fight him at 140. He gonna be undisputed at vacate the belt now. Be undisputed at 140. Let Tank come 144 barrels at 140. You know what I'm saying? So he definitely need to move up, man. Cause he was gassed out at the end. Everybody seen how tired he was. He was gassed out. That's because he's not making the weight comfortably. Even though he got a nutritionist and all that, he need to move up. So you know what I'm saying? So he don't need to rematch, none of that. Move up to 140. And I'm gone.
All right,
Yeah,
QB, appreciate you. I got a couple super chats, Danny.
I was just saying, it was the same scorecards, but it was one judge had it for Oscar. So it was two 115s, 113s, one for Oscar, one for Floyd, and then 116, 112 for Floyd.
There was no 117, 111?
We was going through his box track, bro. You might have looked at another fight, but I have it pulled up right here. Or you might have looked at the fan
You ain't
score.
on box track, bro.
This is box track. What is wrong with you? You might have looked at the fan score. The fans scored at 117, 111 for Floyd, but the 3 official judges had it 116, 112.
Bro, how'd you do that magic?
What do you? I just clicked on scorecard. The scorecard
No,
option.
you changed that. That shit legit. I thought I even screenshot that, but whatever.
Yeah, no, and
He's doing witchcraft,
it
y'all.
even allows the fans to go score. Look, I can go score it on Box Track. Look, it gives me and I can contribute and score the.
Damn, is that card live? Like, could we do that when there's live fights? I never used it. I'll use the app I use, but
Yeah, so I obviously don't know because this.
first time.
Yeah, this is the first time I fucked with it this much, but yeah.
I got High and Low Sports Centrum. The boxing voice is more. Appreciate you, my friend. We got Doc that says Ness. Yeah, I ain't read my super chat. I did, but I only read it after I seen that second one, so I do apologize. Executive official YME. $2. No message, just love.
Shout out, champ.
OC the boss, $5. Dev need to go up to 140. Activate the WBC or the WBA Mando. Fight Regis or Rolly. Hold up the division like Spence and Bud if the money and situation fight Tank. So basically go up if unless the Tank fight is there.
Executive official YME, $1 just showing love, no message.
Damn! Boxing Boys, check out High and Low Sports Central.
$10 super
Shout
chat
out to you, champ.
says the facts do not admit points of view, opinions, or feelings, fake,
not deserved,
or bad decision. Nothing changes. Haney is now
undisputed champion,
and still the undisputed champion. Respect the facts. And then comes back with another super chat.
$2 said the boxing voice is made. That's definitely his third one of this show. Appreciate that. Back to the phone lines. Rigo is on you.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Rigo in Colorado.
Yeah. No, what's up, man? No, in regards to what Haney should do next, I really think he should really do that rematch. Just because everybody is saying that he lost that fight and he's he didn't look too good or whatever. But again, like I think I said this morning too, that even if he rematches him, he has to dominate him, and which I do think he will do again. I don't think Loma is at the age where he can really do anything different. Like, was there anything different that Loma could do in the next fight that will uh, beat Haney? Like, for me, I don't think so. Because he does the same, jump in with the left, double jabs, angles. Haney caught on to that, and Haney managed it pretty well. That 12th round, again, was when Haney came back and really took that fight. And there's nothing different that Lomachenko could really do in the next fight that could be like, oh, yeah, he can beat Haney. And Haney's only going to get better. He's younger. He's the only thing is the weight. That weight's gonna probably kill him. Hopefully, if he can make the weight, I would love that rematch. But if not, to get the winner of Lopez and Taylor. And I mean, Tank, I don't know. Tank's on some weird stuff, man. I don't know if he'll put like a rehydration or catch weight or whatever on Haney, which he probably most likely will. Or I mean, no, I guess it's all the belts, right? But with Tank, I don't know. I guess that would be a great fight. But other than that, no. I mean, if he wants to move up, that'll be great too. I wouldn't be mad at him. But I'm a huge Haney fan for real. I like what he did on Saturday night, and I'm rooting for him. Moving forward, we'll see what he does. But that's my opinion. Thanks, guys.
Let's go. Appreciate it.
Danny, care to read that little fun fact stat we're screen sharing?
Oh,
Because
wow.
when I said this, I got laughed at, and now all of a sudden, the internet is running with Ness's stats here.
Haney at 24, undisputed champion. 5 wins versus top 10 fighters. Beat Loma. Floyd at 24, unified champ. 5 wins versus top 10 rated fighters. Beat Corrales.
What that last sentence say?
It says he is the only one on Floyd's trajectory.
I like that. Who next? Lewis.
You think Fobricade been listening to the show?
No. No, it could be my burner account, FYI.
Yo.
Lewis.
What up, guys?
What up?
What's going on, guys? I don't know, dude. I mean, I feel like Haney clearly won. I mean, it was a close fight. Obviously, Loma, his old ass came to fight. You know what I mean? But it wasn't enough. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, Devin won. If Devin does stay at 135, he shouldn't. I feel like he should just move up because, like one of the callers said, I feel like his body's taking a toll of him making the weight for so long. But if he does, like Devin and Bill said, if the bag's right, then give him the rematch. If Loma really wants the rematch, he wants half the purse he got this time. If he wants to sacrifice the money, then I feel like Devin should give it to him. But like you said, A side now, Devin's been the A side, so obviously if Loma wants to fight, he's gonna have to tell Bob to be like, hey man, give me less money. Let's just make the fight happen. I really want the fight. I feel like I won. You know what I mean? But it's gonna be really hard for Devin to go up in weight because them belts, man, they're hard to get rid of, man. Because
He don't
I
gotta
see
get rid
Devin,
of
man,
him.
after the fight, like not get rid of him, but like move up and give him up. You know what I mean?
But that's what I'm saying. He
I
could
feel like
go up, hold on to him, and then come back down and
yeah,
defend him when he has to.
and that's the only thing that if he does that, if he moves up, fights, the winner of Taylor, and just holds on to him because it's like you said, man, they're hard to get, especially all of them at once, But we'll see. Hopefully, uh, Devin, if he can, I feel like he's probably gonna move up for one fight and see how his body feels and see if he can still make it for a next fight. But I don't know. I feel like he should just move on, fight Tank or something. Fight, I don't think he should fight Shakur. Has to fight somebody else to get the shot. But I feel like he should fight Tank or give Loma the rematch. But the money has to be right, obviously. You know what I mean? That Bob has to pay up. He's probably sad because Tio beat Loma, Haney beat Loma, everybody's beat Loma now. You know what I mean? But I don't know. We'll see what happens. But that's my call, guys. You guys have a good one.
All right, champ. Appreciate you calling in on a check-in. That was Lewis. We going out to Glenn. What it do, Glenn in Tucson?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yep.
I think there was a lot of great talking points, but one talking point that I feel like nobody really spoke about as much that you guys didn't really touch on was just the fact of how Haney gets all this hate. And I think one reason that Haney gets all this hate is because Haney actually has a father that's there for him, a father that actually has his back, a father that taught him how to create a promotional company, taught him how to sign a slave deal, while all these other fighters have a hard time, hard, hard uprising. They don't have fathers, most of them. I remember when his father was in jail. Shakur, he's with the, mob ties, a gangster dude. Tank, he's with his trainer as a father figure. But a lot of people like to see people have it hard. They like to here in America. I think that's one thing that I think is fucked up in a lot of people's brain is that they want people to have it rough, have it hard. Oh, he deserved it because he had a fucked up life, and you know. But at the end of the day, a lot of people are hating on Bill. And one thing that we have to really be proud of is Bill, man. Bill promoted this kid. Bill had his kid's back while nobody did. And a lot of people are ridiculous saying they're fans saying, "Oh, Bill was given the wrong instructions. Bill's not a great trainer." Well, there's only one guy in that ring, one dad that has a son that's undefeated. And why isn't anybody saying Papachenko should be replaced? Why isn't anybody saying Papachenko did the wrong game plan, said the wrong instructions? No, it has to be a minority father, and I think that's what's wrong with our country is that we always look at someone that has a father. They're being taken care of, they're being treated right. He raised a man, and that day he didn't have to say shit to his son. His fucking son did the damn thing. And when we talk about rematch, if you're really a Haney fan, you know Haney's gonna fuck him up next fight. That's all I gotta say, yo.
That's how I feel, man. It's like give them the rematch because we did it 8-4. We could do it again 10-2 easy. If not, a cleaner 8-4. You feel me? Less left hands
More
get land.
decisive.
Nah, just less left hands get land. Like, yeah, I guess it's the same
Yeah,
shit,
I
more
mean, if you
decisive.
yeah, if you
Yeah,
clean the defensively, outside of making, somebody miss like
you know.
18% more than they usually do. But that being said, I also want to say, I don't know, man. Look, Floyd Senior was locked up, but Roger, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Uncle
but that's
Roger
not the
was there.
father
No, I
though.
understand, I understand, but it's just like,
And Floyd Senior being locked up, it just fits the caller's storyline of having it rough. Cause now your father isn't there. He was locked up. Yeah, you got a father figure in Roger, but
yeah.
you had it rough. You lost your father early in terms up to the system. Numbers. Numbers. Dominic. Numbers.
My, y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm on top of the world.
You on
Hello?
top of the world?
Salutations. Yeah, I sent y'all a video, bro. I'm snowboarding right now. My ass out of breath. This shit a workout. But I want like on today's topic, of Nest of Denny. Action. I want to see the rematch just because, like you were just saying that, like I feel it's gonna be even a more clear cut decision. That it's gonna be a Haney dub. Uh, give him the rematch so he stopped crying. I don't give a fuck what he was crying about. His son saying the new. Well, teach your son to learn how to understand fucking English. All right, like it's not the new. It's still undisputed Haney for the champion. Uh, I think that shit like that's and what I'm saying is what I was saying in the last show about the belts. You know, like I just think that's more negotiation. Like if Loma wants another shot at the belts, he's gonna have to pay a fee. He's gonna have to pay the champ to get another shot at them belts because he just had a shot. And like he said himself, he took the 12th round off like a goofy, like a and you know I don't know how he's gonna cry and then come out and make excuses about taking the 12th round off. You feel me? And all in all, man, boxing won, bro. Boxing won because it was the best fighting the best, or at least the top tier. Um, hopefully, the pay-per-views number shows support for that type of fight, that matchmaking, and I think you got to let the other fights like cook a little bit. You know what I mean? You got to let like right now. There's some leftovers. There's some leftover lasagna. Throw that bitch in the microwave. That shit's still gonna come out all right. Let the tank stew cook a little bit more. Let the Shakur stew cook a little bit more. But right now we got some leftovers with Lomachenko, and I just say we, but I'm not, Team Haney. I just want to see Boxer win, bro. You know, Saudi Arabia. Want to see it in Oakland. Somewhere where Bill's not gonna get cracked on the head with the fucking Bud Light bottle or whatever the fuck they was sponsoring over there at Top Rank. Um, because I just think it's too soon for the other fights. Whether it's at 140, I personally would like to see it at a catchweight with no belts on, right? Loma coming a little stronger. It will let Haney come in a little stronger. And it's just like, all right, man, you wanted your rematch, use your rematch. You know what I mean? And you're gonna get to work again. But just cry about it, and gotta, I think this is the best opportunity to turn them into hardcores where it's like, bro, like learn how to score a card, learn how to, walk drunk without being motivated if you have money on it or not. And, you know, I'm not a sociology professor, so I can't say why people hate on Bill or any father son parent. You know what I mean? Like people hate on Teal Senior. People hate on they gave Roger flag. They've given you know
Hello? Yo.
We lost some.
All right, my guy. Appreciate the call. Moving on.
All right. We got George Payne.
Hello?
Yes. George, what up?
Yeah, can you hear me?
We hear
Yes.
you.
Dang. I'm talking from Turkey. I think I called last time.
Yeah, from
Yes.
Istanbul.
Yeah, from Istanbul. Yeah,
How
yeah,
are you?
yeah.
Yo, you know
I'm doing
anybody?
good. I'm doing.
You know anybody that could give me some hair, bro? They was trying to fly me out last year, but you know,
You
now
seen what I tagged you in?
yeah, I ain't doing that shit. I'm fucking
Like,
with you. I'm fucking with
you
you.
want to come here for? Okay,
It was a
okay.
joke. They wanted me to
Uh,
come out there, but then I saw that they like gotta, cut my head open and shit. So I'm like, never mind.
oh,
Yeah, but what's up, bro? Talk
I,
to us.
yeah. I want to say something about this Loma's situation. Like, anytime Lomachenko loses a fight, there's always either the judge, this, or injury, or Loma has not. I think he has not accepted a defeat like a champ. And it makes me worried because we all know he's going to be a Hall of Famer in the future. But anytime Lomachenko loses a fight, he comes out giving. Now, this fight, I have watched it 3 times. 3 times. And I'm trying to find a way to even give him like a draw. But I can't do that because anytime I watch, it's still 7-5 in favor of Devin.
Mm.
And yesterday or 2 days ago, like, no, I think yesterday I was listening to Sean Porter and he was saying something like 7-5 in favor of Lomachenko. Like, I was shocked because how come, like, how, I don't know, like, how did he get like 7-5? Like, this thing is me, it's weird. Like, he don't need to give Lomachenko a rematch. If he can only fight once in 135, maybe he should be like Tank Davis. If not, he should move up, like go 140 and do his thing. Because it pisses me off when always Lomachenko this, Lomachenko that, and that boy, Shakur Stevenson, should shut his motherfucking mouth out because he's anytime he want to take the fame. Devin finished a fight, he just came like trying to take the shine away from him. He is undisputed. He need that respect. Not you come to take away his shine. That's all I want to say, guys. Thank you.
All right, champ. Appreciate you. Istanbul, stand up. Thank you for keeping
Shout
us
out.
international. We got what the deuce? What the
What?
deuce? Gotta unmute.
What it do?
Dominic.
Yo, yo.
Damn, Dominic. Go ahead. What the deuce? Go ahead.
My fault, man. I'm trying to use that Twitter shit out. It's just like it's hilarious. But no, I was just saying. I feel like Devin. Oh, but y'all seen. I just hopped in where Shakur changed the scorecard.
School. What?
Well, Shakur said he went back and watched it. He said he either got a draw or he got it almost 7-5, but he said he had to go back and rewatch it. And he said he didn't change.
Mm.
But anyways, if I was Devin, I think Shakur is the type of dude that'll chase Devin up to 40 or 47. And I think like when I look at Shakur, he sometimes he even look a little bit bigger than Devin. So right now I'll put Shakur to the side if I was Devin, and like you said, I'll focus on that Loma rematch, give him that work, silence the crowd, that's saying, you know what I'm saying, all the naysayers, or try to get the Tank. So you know what I'm saying. But me personally, I want to see the Tank fight. We've been talking about that for years. So I'll go for Tank. If Tank ain't trying to do it, team ain't trying to do it, I'll rematch Loma, then move up and try to get Shakur at 40. That's my thought.
All right. Dominic, what up?
Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal? Hey, so I would probably, I would probably rematch Loma. I had it initially. I had Loma winning, then I rewatched it, and I had Devin 7-5. Um, and to be honest with you, man, I gave Loma one of those rounds, so I could honestly say 8-4 if I'm being completely honest. Um, but
would just rematch Loma, get him out the way, so that like people wouldn't have too much shit to talk about or continuously um shit face me. Like I'm talking as like I'm Devin, because what's gonna happen is they want to see this anyway. They want to see somebody beat the shit out of Devin, and it's their little star angel Tank. Like that's it could be anyone, but if it's Tank, it's gonna feel really justified for the world because he's everyone's sweetheart and whatever else as to why people like him and stuff like that. Aside from like boxing, because he is a face. Like people do know him outside of boxing. So I would rematch Loma, beat Loma's ass, and then go and fight Tank. Shakur, he comes off a little envious to me, if I'm being honest. So he'd be at the bottom, but I would definitely beat the shit out of Loma, then go fight Tank, um, and let Shakur chase me, if I'm being honest. But yeah, that's my call.
Appreciate the call. Appreciate the call, champ.
All
Appreciate the
right.
call.
We got Decatur, Georgia.
TBV was at it, man.
What up?
And everything kosher, man. Oh, real quick, shout out to all the Gemini, man. My birthday Thursday. So
Salute.
shout out to the Gemini. Hey, real quick, Ness, I know you probably said it and Danny, but real quick, did you score did you say what your score was for each round?
Yes.
What was it? What was it, Nick?
I gotta pull up my scorecard.
What about you, Danny? You got yours on handy?
Round one, Haney. Round
Oh.
two, Haney. Round three, Loma. Let me see here.
So I can tell you that I gave Loma 3, 6, 9, 10, 11.
Okay. Now here
So
go me,
I
Ned. Now I
gave
know.
him.
And
I
that was
gave.
that was in person. That was in person.
I gave him rounds. I gave him round one, two. I gave Loma 3. I gave Haney 4. I gave Haney 5. I gave Loma 6. I gave Haney 7. I gave Haney 8, 9. Loma 10, 11, and Haney 12.
All right, bet. I'm just gonna run mine down now. Mine, you only seen it once. I ain't even went back and rewatched it yet. So I had Haney 1 through 4. Now I know a lot of people talking about that third round. Now a lot of these rounds were close as fuck. Now let's not forget. So don't go to tripping just because I did a 10 for third round. But I got Haney 1 through 4. I got Lomo 5. That was a hard one too. 6 and 7 I gave Haney. Then 8 through 11 I gave Lomo. Then the goddamn Haney pulled out the 12. I just wanted to pull out my card shot. I've been wanting to do this, but I always be at work when I be listening most of the time. So anybody, if y'all got y'all card shot, spit your whole card out, see what happened. You know what I'm saying? And I mind you, I only seen it once. I ain't went back and looked at it yet, but I'm about to. But shout out to everybody. I'm out there count. Y'all stay up, man.
All right.
My God,
Decatur,
appreciate
Georgia.
you.
We got Miguel Peralta. What up? Gotta unmute your mic, Miguel.
Miguel.
We got
Right.
$2 super chat. What up?
Yo. Can
Yo.
y'all hear me?
Yeah.
We hear you. We hear you.
Okay. All I gotta say is Chapito Loma lost. Haney won. Quit the bullshit. He wants to fight again. He gotta go through Shakur. Haney gotta go straight to Tank. Y que se deje la pinche lloradera ya. Just like that other guy that calls in all the time. What's his name? What's your excuse? They're brothers or some shit, no? Pinches llorones, bro. That's all I gotta say, my boys. You guys stay up, great work. Que no esté llorando pinche Lomita and his brother.
All right. Bro, that ain't me self productions. That's Danny muting you. That ain't me. I don't be getting into that shit. Y'all gotta say weird shit for me to mute you. He talking about let me talk. What he saying, Danny?
I ain't timed nobody out in a minute. I ain't the only one with a
Ain't
branch.
nobody else there. Let me.
Yo, what up, Ness? What up, Danny?
What up? What up?
Yeah, man, I just wanted to redact my initial opinion this morning, bro. I said I didn't want that rematch, but I've been hearing y'all the reasons for why I have a rematch, and you know what, bro? And I've been watching some other videos, and dude, so many people out there are really questioning this, man. You got to remember, not everybody watches boxing the way we do. You know, most of the time. When I say we, I mean like people that really enjoy boxing and watch it more regularly. So you know, they really do think Loma won, man. You gotta silence the idiots out there, bro. So I think just go for it. And like y'all said, I mean, we all know easy money. I think Haney comes out stronger for sure. And you know what? It'd just be good for boxing, man. Because you know we've done rematches for fights that are a lot more decisive, you know, and super rematches. So this one's one that people are really asking for. We're in an era of social media, and a lot of people on social media right now are clamoring for this rematch, bro. I mean, they're going crazy. They're even trying to send out new laws and stuff. I heard Teddy Atlas saying he wants to do like a national committee or something. He's like been putting petitions out there. I know Teddy's a little crazy sometimes, but I kind of like his commentary sometimes anyway, though. But yeah, man, I say go for the rematch. Just beat this guy even more decisively. Let everybody know what's up. But yeah, it's in my opinion, it's either Loma or get out of there. Yeah, that's it, man. That's it for me. You guys have a good day. TV for life.
All
All
right,
right,
champ.
bro.
Appreciate you.
Let's see what we got. Let's see who's up next.
In the meantime, in between time, nearly 800 votes on the poll. Should Devin Haney rematch Lomachenko or fight Tank Davis or Shakur Stevenson next?
What it says.
40% of the people saying fight Tank Davis. 33% of the people saying rematch Vasiliy Lomachenko.
That's a big chunk.
16% of the people saying activate status at 140. And then 11% saying fight Shakur.
New caller in Phoenix. Phoenix, who's this?
Arizona. Phoenix, Arizona.
253, 253. 253, 253. That was a mistake. They don't be knowing when they press one. We got in Phoenix. Shout out to Phoenix.
Another one?
This is a new caller.
Oh, okay.
Phoenix, who's this?
Hello?
Yep.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep. Who's this?
This CD right here out of Phoenix, AZ. What's happening?
Oh, CD from the chat?
Yeah, what's popping?
What's good? What's good? Talk to us.
I feel like Haney should move up, fight at 140, test the waters, you know what I'm saying? He beat Loma fair and square. These punks in the chat crying about Loma, you know what I'm saying? Acting like he got robbed. He didn't get robbed. Haney beat him down. I say 8 rounds to 4. I don't care what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? He did his thing. Everybody hate on a little 24-year-old undisputed champ. Y'all get y'all pennies out of bunch and show him some love. He doing his thing, holding it down for him and his family. So stop hating. I'm out. Peace.
All right, brother.
Appreciate the call, champ. Shout out to Arizona in the building. We got
Xander Zayas to fight for the second annual Miguel Cotto Award.
Shout out.
Ronnie Phoenix. Shout out to Phoenix. Triple dosage.
Man, you already know how we doing it out here in Phoenix, man.
Let's do it.
How you guys doing today?
Straight.
Yo, ain't nobody working out there? Like everybody just on their phones calling in, or this y'all lunch break? Y'all take lunch at
I'm
1
driving
o'clock?
home from work right now, bro. I'll be listening to you guys at work all morning. I got my earbuds in, bro. I work construction. We doing these houses on the red, so I'm free for all, bro. I'm my own supervisor. I ain't got to worry about that shit. You mean?
Let's do it, champ.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, brother. Hey, man, I just want to say, let's all fucking appreciate this fucking fight, man. It was a hell of a fight. I was sitting here thinking right now, Haney in his rematch against Kambosos, man, he set down his punches, came out fighting, and he did the same thing with Loma this time, bro. Regardless of who you think fucking won or lost the fucking fight, let's appreciate a good ass fucking fight, bro. hearing your guys' scorecard, bro, and I'm telling you, man, I went back and rewatched it, bro, and I'm still scoring it a draw. And there's close rounds with it, bro. They could have went either way, like I told you that before, bro. And you got to kind of give those rounds to the champ, man. I'll let it be known. I won money on the fight, but truth be told, the push kind of pushed me the opposite way, bro. And I was kind of rooting for Loma during the fight, even though I had fucking Dev on my parlay. But yeah, man. Hey, UNCYP fucking this morning. That's you guys going at it, bro. CYP got some good points when he calls it, man. He does do his research. He's the first person I ever heard talk about that franchise bout. That when the WC franchises somebody, they say that they're still eligible to win the undisputed championship on their end. You can't win the fucking franchise bout from somebody though. So
Yo,
Teofimo
just
never won
pay
the
attention
bout.
when he let that be known. He also was the quote he was reading said that the belt couldn't be transferable. Yet after Teofimo beat Loma, the belt was transferable.
Yeah, that's what I said. The rest
And
was
then it was
you can't
transferred
win the belt.
again. Remember that Devin took it too. He wanted the email belt and the franchise belt. So I don't know, man. Those rules changed as they went on.
But I remember because I follow the WBC on Facebook, and you know those things, the quotes he was talking about, like all the people, bro. It's real. Like 90% of the motherfuckers on the WBC on the top rate pages, everybody thought Loma won, bro. Like not everybody, but it's like a big percentage, like 90% of the people. So when he's saying that shit, I'm reading the same thing he's reading, bro, and he ain't lying about that shit, bro. But yeah, it was a close fight, bro. And like I said, it could have went either way to me. I appreciate the fight that they both put on. I respect the both of those, man, bro. If they do it again, I'd love it. And I think that it would be a good fight, bro. And it'll look good on Haney to give him the rematch right now. You guys have a good day. Appreciate you guys, man.
You
You
too,
got it,
champ.
champ.
We got a couple. High and Low Sports Centrum, $2 super chat. Boxing Voices made. Salute. Back at us with another $2 super chat. The Boxing Voice. Be factual. Be great. Salute. Josh Gresham. You think it's Grisham, even though it's not like the other Grisham? But anyway,
Gresham.
Shakur switched and said he rewatched the fight and Devin did way better. But did he have him winning though?
Boxing Hacker $5 said Lomo never gave Haney a chance, so why are people asking Haney to give Lomo 2 chances? Haney should drop those belts and move up.
I mean, because Haney wants to right the wrong. Noble. Noble.
Peace and blessings.
What up?
I got round 3, Loma. Round 6, Loma. Round 9, swing round, kind of towards Loma. 10 and 11, Loma clearly. Undisputed champ. And still, Lord Devin Haney. I'm proud of Bill Haney and Devin Haney. Like I said last week, what we're seeing is something that's very, very special. You know what I mean? And for all the young black and brown men who are into boxing, actually watch boxing, and y'all tripping over this win for Devin Haney, as if Loma should have won this, y'all probably the same individuals that Harriet Tubman would have took a shotgun to back when she was freeing people off the plantation. Devin Haney don't owe nobody nothing in 135, and he has a bright future in 140. However, I do agree that if Top Rank and Lomachenko is able to or willing to concede, a good 10, 15, 20 million, then yeah, they should take that fight because that'll put Devin on top as far as when it comes to the pay-per-views and all that shit and give him more leverage when it comes to the Tank fight if he wants to stay at 135. It's his choice. Shout out to Bill Haney's mother who was walking perfectly during the fight. He stayed protected. And then shout out to all the breast cancer warriors, the breast cancer survivors, and the breast cancer angels. Peace. Shout out to Grand Michigan, by the way. Detroit, Michigan, and Las Vegas. Peace.
Appreciate you, man.
Shout out, champ.
What I
Appreciate the
got here?
call.
Abraham, El Paso.
What's good, bro? How you guys doing?
Oh,
Straight.
good. How you?
Pretty good, bro. I just want to say, shout out to fucking Loma and Haney, dog. That shit was entertaining. I'm not really picking a winner because I love the sport and that shit. To me, it was a badass fight. They should run it back just to fucking prove to see who's the more dominant guy. And what else was I gonna say? Shout out to fucking Oscar and Vaquero. That's gonna be a lit ass fight. I'm probably gonna go make a 6-hour drive to go watch them fight.
Phoenix, stand
Also,
up.
bro, I don't understand these people that are calling that say Shakur he's clout chasing. I mean, I think he's doing what he needs to do to get a fight with the champ. Isn't that what we ask the four fighters to do? You know, be vocal, talk that shit.
Word.
I think the same people that are calling and saying Shakur is clout chasing are the same ones that want Bubu Andrade to fight Canelo. At least Shakur is active, bro, and he's fucking doing his thing, and he's still young and not 36 years old. And I mean, if Shakur can't get that fight, why can't we get a Shakur and Cambosos or Shakur and Murataya, bro? I would not mind seeing that shit
Camboso's
either.
got a Maxie Hughes fight in June, I think.
You think you can pull the winner of that if he can't get a Shakur fight next?
Tight fight for him, bro. He going from
'Cause, I
one
mean,
boxer to another.
Because yeah, it's true. But I mean, if Kurt can't get that Haney fight, put him in with the Loma. Have him ask for Loma or Murataya, bro. I like Murataya too, and that would be a fucking entertaining fight as well.
Yeah, he definitely proved something.
Is Murataya mandatory or anything like that? I was listening to Robert. He said something like that, but he said he don't think Haney would stay to give Murataya a fight at 35.
Yeah, I mean, I think Murataya.
I mean, what?
Murataya is like 3.5
If I'm gonna
to
fight
5 years.
Murataya,
Murataya is like 3.5 to 5 years from like an undisputed
but
shot.
if I'm gonna fight Murataya, I might as well fight Shakur. Like Shakur brings more to the table, more people know him, more people buy tickets. Like, come on, Murataya, my man, literally just stepped up.
Regardless, that division is hot as fuck though, man. There's so many fights we can get out of
Tell
the 35
Murataya to
division.
fight Keyshawn.
Oh, that'd be real good to watch.
Yeah.
Well, have a good one, bro.
All right,
You
man.
too,
You
champ.
too.
Brian in the 404.
Yo.
What up?
Yo.
Ain't shit shaking but the leaves in the trees, bro.
That's what's up.
My thing is, now all the robbery talk really kind of got me, you know, because for me, honestly, when I watched it, the first time I watched it, I had a 7-5 Devin. The second time I watched it, and the third time I watched it, I had a 9-3. I gave Loma round 3. I gave Loma round 10 and 11. Now, that doesn't mean those rounds weren't close, but I still I prefer Devin's total work versus a quick flurry in a fight. You know what I'm saying? Just one quick flurry, bam, bam, bam. You got a couple out, or a pot shot in one time, and it looks flashy. That's cool, but that doesn't negate all the rest of the work that was done. A lot of this stuff, especially the highlights when they show the fight, they show all the highlights of Lomachenko. When they were doing the commentary was all pro Lomachenko. Everything. You know what I mean? Even when Lomachenko hit Devin and Devin countered, and hit him back. It was only about what Loma did. So that kind of pushes a narrative to the fan that's watching at home that is something different than what it is that you're seeing. So when you watch the fight with the volume out, the first thing you notice is that most of those punches were missing. Yeah, he threw a lot of flurries and everything, but most of the punches were missing. Devin was ducking under and turning, then taking his shoulder and putting it into Lomachenko's gut so he was standing on top of him so that those punches wasn't hitting him. The other thing is that as far as who he should fight, I say Tank. But Lomachenko in a rematch, that's a great fight. Go ahead. You know what I mean? And you fight Shakur, that's fine. If Bob is going to put Shakur on the line and say, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and throw him out there right now when I know he can be the future of boxing if I just wait a little while. But if you throw him in there now, I'm all for him fighting Shakur. I just don't think Bob's going to put Shakur in there with him. I don't think so. You know what I mean? Honestly, I don't even think Mayweather and
Hustlers home.
All right, Jim.
What's good?
What
Hey,
up?
before, am I loud? Is it loud in the background? I'm at work.
A little bit.
We're going to have to deal with it.
Anyway. All right, guys. Everybody in the TBV universe, salute everybody. When you judge these fight people, I want y'all to do a favor to your favorite boxing freaking information site and get the rules, the unified rules of judging fights, because a lot of people don't understand. I hear people be like, oh, Lomachenko, he's running around. And my niggas, like, if a motherfucker got defense, got better defense, got better ring generalship, got better freaking, what's the other one? Oh, effective aggressiveness, the punch count is comparable. My nigga, there's no way he can steal the ring. But that's neither here nor there. Salute to everybody. The fight was good. I had 8 points. I gave Roma, I gave Roma 4. I gave Roma 4, and I gave him 3. You know what I'm saying? I got to look at those again. I gave Roma 4, 8, 10, and 11. But last night I watched 10 because, you know, that's what Loma did the most work. I watched 10 and half speed, right? A lot of that shit was getting blocked. A punch in the back of the head don't count. A punch in the back don't count. You know what I'm saying? A punch in the elbow is a block. Like, people got to understand what they're looking at, man. But salute to everybody. It was a great fight. What I want Devin Haney to do is what I want Devin Haney. I want Devin Haney to do what he wants to do. You know what I'm saying? If he want to stay at 135, fight lower, fight Shakur Stevenson, that's what he do. But if he want to do something else, man, I'm cool with it. He's the undisputed champ. He's defeated his undisputed title twice. Who else has done that? He's 24 years old. This is Devin Haney's step-up fight in the undefeated match. This is Devin Haney's step-up fight. Who else had the step-up fight with the top pound-for-pound fighter? Nobody's doing that. So salute to everybody that's watching boxing. Y'all keeping the community alive. I'm starting a new boxing for casual versus boxing for judges.
Bro, Hustlers home. Jesus, you have bad service. We done with that. Yo, the chat is brutal. they said,
They said he on a
they said,
potato.
they said is he scuba diving?
They said upgrade that cricket phone, man.
Someone said he under the sea with the Little Mermaid.
Terrible.
Yo, y'all are bad. Chad, what up? Oh man, that was crazy.
Yo, that'll be easy to follow up that last call, right? I mean, yeah, dude definitely called in on a potato, man. It was brutal. Anyway, Hey. So earlier, Ness, I tried to suggest that Danny get provided, tickets to the boxing and PPV, but you flipped that on me pretty good, bro. I gotta say, you hurt me pretty good. You 8 miled me, bro. Anyway, I was kind of like kidding in a big way, but yeah. So we're talking about Haney's next fight, right?
Yes.
So I want Tank first and foremost, like more than any rematch, that's for sure. I mean, if he can't get Tank, then I'll take a rematch. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like any combination of Tank, Shakur, and Haney and Loma, like I'll take any combination I can get. So I'm not gonna be mad if all those four guys are fighting each other somehow. But if Tank goes to fight Cruz, Shakur fights some other guy that they are only able to find, nobody wants to fight him. And Haney, I mean, if they all end up just kind of walking in different directions, that's what would bother me the most. I mean, they got to keep this momentum going, I feel like a 135 is kind of delivering on the promise of the potential for like 2-3 years. Remember they were during COVID. ESPN was doing the whole Four Kings thing.
Right.
Which was kind of remember that it was kind of hilarious, really, because they were doing everything but fighting. And I feel like right now, we're kind of starting to see some of these fights that we were basically waiting for, and now Shakur's part of that. So it's anyway, yeah. Back to what I was saying. Definitely want to see Haney and Tank. I mean, especially after the Loma fight. Especially after the Loma fight. I mean, we all saw. What's going to happen if Tank can light him up the way Loma did? I want to see that, man. I want to know, and I want to see how Haney's able. How much can he shut down Tank with really great footwork? Really good in and out. Just doing Haney. I mean, I think be a great fight. I'm very curious to see it. I think it's the top thing ahead of a rematch for sure. But are you, Ness, saying you favor the rematch over the Tank fight?
No. Tank first. If you can't get Tank because he's the A side, then you take the rematch because that's the other biggest fight out there in terms of pay per view and money, in my opinion.
But okay, that's it for me. All right, thanks a lot, fellas.
All
Take care.
right, my
No
God. Thank
worries.
you. Thank you.
Young Ben.
Young Ben on the trap.
Young Ben.
Yo, what's good, Ness? What's good, Danny?
What
What it
up?
do?
Nothing much, man. Um, I personally don't think Devin needs to take the rematch. Um, I mean, you won the fight, bro. Like for me personally, like I'm gonna keep saying it because I was spot on. I predicted 8-4. I had it 8-4, and you won. It was clear, like Pop said, which I don't think he meant. When he said it was a close fight, he wasn't saying like the rounds weren't close, but he was saying that the judges made a unanimous decision in the favor of my son.
Right.
So in that regard, it's not a close fight. So I don't really think he should take that. I think he's ready to move up to 140. If you listen to what he said right after the fight, he immediately mentioned the weight. You know what I'm saying? He's, I've been at this weight since I was 16. I just kind of felt like he's ready to go up. You know what I'm saying? But in a perfect world, the next fight should be Tank versus Shakur. Like if Devin was to stay at 135, Tank and Shakur should fight next, and then Devin will fight the winner of those two. In a perfect world, that's how I see it. But I want to say this too though, because it's so crazy that having your dad in your life and a good childhood upbringing is just not marketable in this world. Ain't that crazy, y'all? Like a good upbringing, this man done put in hella work since he was 7. And it just appears to the world that he's had everything made and everything's been gifted to him. No, he's just been working towards this shit since 7 years old. 17 years putting it in, guys. I gotta look at it that way. You know what I'm saying? So once again, I just want to shout out Devin again, real dog. Um Hey, bro, keep doing your thing, man. I appreciate you guys. Y'all hold it down. I'm out.
You got it, Chan. Appreciate the call to support.
Big
Showing us some
trap.
love.
Yep.
Yo,
Yo. Yo,
Big
Big
trap.
Trap. What it do?
JL.
TVB TV, how's it going? How's it going?
Straight.
Yeah, I mean, as far as Devin, his next fight, I don't know if you guys, well, you guys probably heard, but yeah, I seen Ode Oladipo or whatever his first name is saying that he heard Devin got a two fight contract with Top Rank again. So, I mean, I could only assume one of them might be or got to be Shakur, and then who knows, maybe
Bill
Jermaine.
says that's not true.
Damn, my audio is bad. Say that again, Ness. I didn't hear you.
Said, Bill said that is not the case. That is not true.
Oh
Still.
yeah. No, I didn't finish saying that. I mean, I know you guys have a personal relationship with them, so I would believe what you guys say
Well,
as
Top
opposed to
Rank,
him, even though he's credible. But
ESPN also is saying, ESPN, Mike Coppinger also is saying that Devin is a free agent. 2 days ago, he said that on his article. That's still on ESPN.
we're all right, yeah, man. But I mean, I don't know whether what Devin's next fight either way is gonna be big. You know, he's got the A side leverage. And I would just know if you've been asked this yesterday or the day before, but I was what happened to his walkout? You know, I thought he was supposed to be walking out with like NBA YoungBoy or something. You know, he looked like he was on Demon Time, but he came out walking by himself.
Nah,
Anything as far as that goes?
so he didn't walk out by so he walked out by himself, but I don't know why they did it this way. Nardo Wick was, the artist that walked him out, but they had like Nardo walk out by himself, and then by the time he made it all the way down the ramp, then Devin came, and it was like they didn't have one way for the other. It was kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. No, yeah, I did hear that song, one of the songs playing, but yeah, I didn't see Nardo at all.
Yeah,
And I
so
just
I don't know why they did it the way they did it, but yeah, he had Nardo walk out.
Oh,
I
okay,
mean,
okay.
it's obvious ESPN wanted that single walkout. 'Cause we never seen that before, and now they made them both walk out alone.
I feel like that's something that multiple.
PBC used to do back in the day when they had the big, they spent all the money.
Yeah, I feel like they're doing it now in the sense of like sometimes they'll have like the team or the corner wait
Right.
for them at like the end of the walkway, and then everybody will walk together. Yeah, not sure why they did that, but yeah, Nardo walked out with him.
All right. Well, I appreciate the call, man. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the coverage.
Yeah,
All right,
Keep killing
appreciate
it,
man.
man.
you.
Smoke a lot. J Will.
yo, what's up, fellas?
What
What
up?
up?
Shit, man, another hot show, another good show, man. This Devin Haney topic is pretty hot right now, man. Yo, I think that I honestly feel like he should go up to 140, and Devin Haney should go up to 140, and just stop killing himself to make 135. Start taking fights at 140. Because I also believe that when he does fight Shakur and when he does fight Tank, those are going to be at catch weights anyway. So might as well go up to 140. Stop killing yourself to make 135. You're gonna have to meet Shakur and Tank probably at 137, but Tank's probably gonna be 136 with the rehydration clause type shit. But I don't see why anybody would expect for him to fight Tank or Shakur next. Like the man deserves, I don't want to say a super light touch, but he deserves, not a top dog. Like there's you can't expect everybody to be like an Errol Spence or a Sean Porter, like they fight top dog after top dog. That's not realistic in boxing, man. So I would love for Devin just to get, because I mean, he's fought Linares, Cambosis twice. Some people don't really think Cambosis is a top dog like that, but hey, man, he beat Tio, so you got to respect that. Um, and then he just got done beating Loma. So man, there's no way I would expect for him to go fight Shakur or Tank next. And then if anybody does or try to say he's a duck by not fighting him next, y'all
But
tripping.
what do you mean? But what do you mean? If the Tank fight
And
is
I think
offered, if the Tank fight is offered, what are you saying? Don't take it?
no, if the Tank fight is offered, well, depends on what they offer. And if they want some take it or leave it, and you're not making that much more money that you just made off the Loma fight, that fight's going to be there in a couple of years. I'll hold off. Don't take all money and good money. Don't take some shit just because that's just what they feel like giving you. You know what I'm saying? You can build up your worth a little bit more by fighting Shakur first, and then come back, double back for the Devin fight. Um, but yeah, I want to speak on something that the other caller said, talking about the fighter being brought up by his dad is not, it doesn't sell, it's not marketable. I don't think that's the issue. I think Devin can be very marketable. I just think what he does inside those ropes is just not pleasing to the casual fan, so he can't draw too many non-boxing eyes to him. You know what I'm saying? He's a hell of a boxer. I'm a hardcore, so I appreciate everything he does in the ring. But I mean, to sell big tickets to get big money, you got to draw the casual fan, and his style, unfortunately, just simply doesn't bring the casual fan and masses to come, pay to watch his fights. But
That's the
I think
bell,
him with the
champ.
right dance.
That's the bell. That's the bell. Twin, what up? Twin, what up?
And if you are tuned in and you want to call in, the number is on top of the screen,
You
four
do
two
have to press
five.
one. I see a few people complaining about how long does it take. Well, there are dozens and dozens of callers on 3 different platforms, and you do have to press one if you're calling into our show number. You got a request, raise your hand on Discord and on Twitter Spaces. Twin, what up? Twin, what up?
All
You
right.
smoke a lot. You gotta unmute.
Yo, what up, y'all?
What
No,
What
I
up?
just
up? What
wanted to
up?
say
What up?
I like the walkouts. They look pretty cool. It looked biblical. I was watching. I was like, damn, bro, my boy Haney. I felt the nerves for him. And then Loma walking out, he just looked super laser focused. But anyways, shout out Haney. He got the dub. It was a close fight, but he still pulled it off. It was a fun watch. I mean, I've rewatched it like 3 times. But yeah, love the show. Keep up. Thank you guys.
Appreciate the call, my guy.
Smoke a lot. Appreciate you. Big trap. Back at you.
Yo, y'all got me?
Yup.
Hey, this kind of hard for me to say because Devin is 24 years old, bro, fighting at such a high level. And I know this my opinion about to be in a minority, but bro, I feel like Devin need to take some more developmental fights, man. He it, it's not it's not as bad as Brian, but man, some of the stuff he was doing, like when he was getting touched, it's like he not used to getting touched and sparring, like he was panicking a little bit. And I know y'all watched the sparring, so is he just beating up the sparring partners, or is he actually getting work in there?
Nah, that's the thing. I think that it just shows that Loma's on another level.
Yeah, I was just that's what I felt. I'm like, bro, not just another level, but hard to replicate that style and sparring.
Yeah, and I will say this, like being at the fight and watching Loma, like bro, Loma's great, bro. Like that was watching greatness in there, and the fact that he was keeping up, like Devin, I mean, they look like a welterweight fighting a lightweight to me, like watching the fight. You know what I'm saying? I got to get Loma his props. I got to get Loma his props. But that's all I got though.
All right. We
Appreciate the call, my guy.
we appreciate it for sure. I got twin again, twin again, twin again. What up? You sound like you underwater.
I like what?
You in Orlando in the water?
Yeah. Why?
What up? We hear you.
Hello?
We hear you.
Hello.
Yeah, I barely hear y'all, man. Fuck. I don't know what it is. It's raining out here. I think it's the service and shit. You hear me?
Yeah, they ain't got nobody to work on the
You hit,
on
you
the cell
sa-
phone
you
towers.
sound fine to us, champ.
The
You
go-
sound
the
fine.
governor then removed half the state population. No, I'm fucking with
All right. Well, I'm just gonna ramble off just in case I get cut off. So, first time I had the seen the fight, I had it 115, 113, Devin. And on the rewatch, there was a round that changed, which I thought it was a swing round. Well, Ray's a close swing round. For me, it's different. That fourth round changed to a Devin round. It wasn't a swing round for me. Swing round for me, I think it was 2 and 9. So those stayed the same. But yeah, I got 116, 112. The thing is, it sounds crazy, but not all 116, 112s are the same. Sometimes they close, sometimes they not. And every round except the Loma round that he went crazy on Devin at I think it was the 10th, was still in the balance. Like, when the 3 minutes is gonna hit and that bell's about to ring, it's still in the balance in the sense where a guy can still take it. But Devin won most of the rounds, and on the rewatch, bro, it seemed like Devin controlled the tempo of it. Like, and some dude called on on the other show, and he said the same thing. And it's true. Like when you rewatch it, you kind of tell, like, yo, it seemed like Devin's in control. And I don't know if it's the way he made Loma miss, and then he's hitting Loma. It just seemed like more like the rewatch was more evident. But I wouldn't disagree with somebody if they got maybe Loma winning, but I just think they need a rewatch and maybe they at best probably give the draw. That's it. What else?
Bro,
And the robbery.
Dave
What's that?
Moretti first judged. He judged his first fight in 1977.
Mm. So he's just a
Yeah,
little old.
Yeah. Bro, my
yeah.
mother, my
He
mother
didn't
was
retire.
4 years old in '77.
He's just a little old.
Yeah, but yeah, it was no robbery. People said this shit at the Canelo Triple G one. And if you're a true boxing fan, on the rewatch, you had that closer, and you even had it a draw or Canelo winning. Some people still had Triple G winning, but admitted that it was closer than they originally thought. And yeah, I get it. For on the rematch, like usually the better guy with the better that showed the better boxing skills usually wins, and kind of has more cushion that he is winning, like what Canelo did. But I don't know if it makes sense, man, because he's not in that Canelo position where Canelo was moving up to that division. Devin's moving out, man. So yeah, I want to
That's
see. I
the
love the fight,
bell,
and I want to see it
champ.
again. But does it make sense for him?
That's the bell. That's the bell. Special
Appreciate your
feature.
call.
Special feature.
Hold up, fellas. Y'all hear me?
Yes.
Danny?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. As far as who Devin should fight next, I feel like this is only, well, I'm going to say three choices because if he can't get the Tank fight or the Jakar fight, yeah, I'll take the Loma rematch. But that's, I mean, we got to stop with this marinating the fight. Them three are the three best. Everybody wants to know who's the best. Why do we want to wait? Let them get that over with. Let one of them be the best. Then once if he beats Tank and Shakur, then move up. And we need to stop marinating these fights. And as far as getting like really we ask for competitive fights. Then when we get them, look what we did. We sit here and this one won, and people try to say it was a robbery. Now, granted, I thought Shakur won. I did think it was an extra close fight though,
Devin,
Shakur
and
or
Devin.
Haney? Who? Who? You said
there's
Shakur.
no, huh?
You
I
said
mean Haney. I thought Haney won, but I did think it was a close fight. I mean that's what we're asking for, competitive fights. You know. We asked these fighters to fight competitive fights and not leave it in the hands of the judges. I mean, they did the best they could, and on that night, Haney was the better man. But I still think Hank or Shakur should be his next fight. And if he can't get that, then fight Loma. And as far as what boxing is missing is somebody with an over the top personality. We got Tyson Fury, which is why WWE is always calling him. Before we had Floyd, which is why WWE always called him. You, you know, WWE puts 50, 60, 70,000 people in the arena 3 times a week. We need if boxing's gonna get to that level. We need these fighters to be on social media. I know some of them like to be low key, but they have to have over the top personalities. You have to give these people who don't watch boxing a reason to watch you. You know. Other than that, unless I'm down to 307 now, and
Good
like that,
shit, champ.
fight,
Keep
watching
working.
that fight and seeing how close that fight was, I really feel like I'm gonna have to maybe drop or even stop Supermax because I don't want to leave it in the hands of the judges. He's been around for a while, and I feel like if the decision is close, it might not go my way. So I might have to try to drop him. But hopefully, by the time we get in the ring, both of us will be under 300 pounds, coming down from nearly 400 pounds, and that could be part of the build up for the fight. That's my call.
Yo, let's get
All
to
right.
that London number.
London Bridge falling down.
Yeah. Omar. That's Omar.
Yo,
Yo.
yo, what up? Didn't expect to go on that fast. Yeah, man, I just saw I've still got to work out how to use this discourse. I've no idea. I tried looking up on the internet, but I couldn't find it. Yeah, anyway, I just saw the poll. For me, I guess I was in the minority, man. I'd love to see the Shakur, the Shakur Haney fight because I mean they're two like phenomenal technicians. I'd really, really like. I'd favor Shakur personally. I just feel like I don't know, man. I feel like Haney's kind of more open. Like he just seems to get hurt, get buzzed. I don't mind the Lomachenko rematch because it was a great first fight. Do you know what I mean? But then what happens if Lomachenko wins the second one? Then you have a third one. So the fallout effect for that is we don't get the Shakur fight. And I think the winner of the Shakur Haney
Bro,
fight,
Shakur's
I think that's who should
25,
fight next.
Devin's 24. If Devin, let's say he does fight him 3 times, that puts us this time next year. So, is Devin at 25 and Shakur at 26 going to be too old for them to ever fight?
No, that's not my issue. My issue is that I feel like we've been in a generation of boxing where it's quite rare to get great fights. So if we are in like a purple patch where Haney's just got all this I don't know if you want to call it well he's got attention certainly from the Lomachenko fight. I thought he did fantastic. So I think moving from that, you've got that buzz. I think there's more chance considering everyone cares about money now, certainly more than they used to. I mean, they were getting paid back in the day, but they care about it's really they talk about it being a business now. So I think from a business standpoint, it makes more sense for Shakur to fight him now, or even Tank to fight him now.
All right, champ.
Appreciate the call,
All right, good.
Omar
Good.
from London.
Yes,
All
My man
sir.
said he using a
right.
calling
See you later, buddy.
card. Yes, sir. We
All right.
appreciate you
Try and get yourself together with the Discord and the Twitter, man, to save some bread.
for sure.
We are switching to drive-by mode as we do have other engagements. So if you're on the show line and you've already pressed one, don't do anything else. Go for it. Big if.
Yo, salute TBV, man. Salute to Ness and Danny, man. How y'all
What up?
doing tonight?
Straight.
Yo, salute. Yo, I want to ask y'all, man, is this the most like post-fight engagement y'all got? Like, because I
Nah.
remember the pre-fight for
Ryan
Tank
Tank.
and Garcia that
Ryan
was
Tank
epic,
was crazy.
right? So is this more than the Tank one?
I wouldn't say that.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I mean, I was excited for the fight, man. For me, I don't think it's not a robbery, man. A robbery to me is if somebody won 10 rounds to two and has a couple knockdowns in those 10 that he won, and they gave it to the other guy. That's a robbery. This was so close. They could have given it to anybody. So I don't know why. I mean, I understand the only reason, probably the main reason people are mad is the judge that gave it that wide gap. But other than that, it's not a. It's just to me, it's not a robbery, man. And if they want a rematch, that's cool. Me, I'd rather see. To be honest, I'd rather see Loma fight because Loma doesn't have that much time. I want to see what he does with Shakur or a Tank. I want to see how that matchup works. I know for me personally, I think Tank is going to wash him, but I just want to see what kind of changes Shakur is going to make mid rounds, because I know Shakur is really good with like making those adjustments. But other than that, to me, it was a great fight, man. I know there's a lot of like sentiments of madness and stuff and anger and stuff like that, but I enjoyed a real good fight. It was a really, really, really good fight. And the reason people are tight is because it was really that close. Somebody sent me out one of those memes and videos this like the night after the fight where I believe when Haney was trying to like the referee was trying to get them to touch gloves, what Haney did was he stretched his arm to Loma's like his side, and they were saying that he was literally right there trying to measure the distance even before the fight started. You could tell, like, he came
That
for a
is
really,
the bell, champ. That is the bell. In the 479, new caller, Arkansas. Who's this?
Yo, peace. You hear me?
What's your name,
Boxing
champ?
voice? What's up? It's Soft Productions, man. What's good?
Soft Productions? South.
Soft Productions, man.
Yeah, from the chat, from the chat, from the chat. Yep.
I'm a prospect, man. You know what I mean?
I got you.
What's up with
What
it?
part of town? You in Arkansas?
So I had an issue I wanted to discuss, my man. Look. First of all, I want to say peace to TBV. I've been watching y'all since like 2014, 2015 on the low. I finally decided to become a member. But what I want to say is you have all these look and listen. Just because you dislike a certain individual, like okay, I'm not a big fan of Haney. Does that mean I have to hate Loma? You understand what I'm saying? Or because I hate Loma, you know what I'm saying? I gotta hate on Haney? No, absolutely not. I love boxing. They're two great, fantastic fighters that they risk their lives for us. And so what I'm saying is this: when people judge that fight, did they judge it off the four scoring criteria? Or did they just do it off their emotion? Because first of all, you have to judge off effective aggression. What's the second one? It's ring generalship. Then defensive responsibility. Then after that, you have hard and clean punches. So I watched that fight obsessively because I'm just a boxing junkie. All right. So I watched that fight excuse my French. I watched that fight 6 times, and I'm telling you right now that the key to Loma's win was this: when he was up. Listen, you have to understand what you're watching. What he did was he neutralized the jab of Haney. If he wouldn't have neutralized the jab of Haney, he would have lost that fight. If he would have neutralized the clinch, but one thing I have to give Haney is he did a great job. Hear me out. He did a great job at working the body. That's why Loma was a little bit, damn man, the 12th round. Oh shit, man, I'm a little bit. But listen, let me finish right here. So what I'm saying is this: is that you have to use a four judging criteria when you judge fights and not just off your emotion because you're a fanboy. And that's all I gotta say. Peace to TVV, the greatest podcast in the motherfucking goddamn universe.
Appreciate you, champ.
Peace.
Bro, he watched it 6 times and give us one scorecard of the 6 times he watched it. But appreciate the
Maryland, new
call.
caller. Maryland, new caller. Who this? 301.
Hey, can you hear me?
What's your name?
Robert.
Talk to us, champ.
Hey, champ. Hey, what's up, guys?
What
So
up,
I
what
just
up?
want to call this out. Yeah, I just want to call this out. So this is why people think Lomo won. It's why I call like the Pacquiao effect. So basically, what happens is that Lomo fights in spurts. So like, and Lomo was like a heavy favorite, like heavy fan favorite. So like, what happens is he'll throw a flurry of like punches in a round. Now, those flurry of punches might last for like 10 seconds, around the 3 minutes. So then, us as fans, we get caught up in the moment of hearing like other fans screaming because a spurt just happened. And we forget what happened in the rest of the 2 minutes and 50 seconds. And that's what the judges are looking at. So a lot of times we say, oh, it's a robbery because we think we are going off the feeling of all the spurts that happen versus the judges are looking at the whole round and everything that happened. This is the exact same thing that happened when Pacquiao fought Jeff Horn. Everybody thought Pacquiao beat Jeff Horn, But if you look at it, Pacquiao fought in spurts, especially like I think it was like the 6th and 7th round. He fought like multiple spurts. But Jeff Horn roughed Pacquiao up throughout the whole fight. So like I think that's something that I feel like I applaud people who think Loma won to just go back and watch it for the entirety of the rounds. So some of the rounds you think Loma won are because he just threw a spurt at the end of that round.
My God, appreciate
OC
the
the
call.
boss.
OC. Nimelo.
What up, thing? What up? What up?
What up?
Hey, so I just listen to the callers. Some of them got some valid points. Some of that shit is trash. But you know what? Remember when Calvin Ford said, we ain't seen the best of Tank. And Tank is a boxer, right? So now I'm looking at it like this. Okay, yeah, you're right. Let's give Dev, I don't want to say a pushover fight, but let's give him something chill because he been putting in the grind, right? I respect that. Shit, let me see Tank and Loma, right? Since Tank is a boxer, remember we ain't seen the best out of Tank yet because ain't no motherfucker brought it out of Tank yet. Think Loma will bring that shit out of Tank. For Shakur, man, he can fight Frank Martin or some shit, man. And I don't know why ain't nobody talking about Frank Martin. I like Frank Martin. I think he's fast. I think he got his game right and he get it down. Shit, give him his shot. Give him his chance. You know what I'm saying? Step him up. Shit, put him against Shakur or some shit like that. But
He
yeah,
announced
and
his
also
date,
too.
right? He said July 15th, I
Yeah.
think.
For who?
Martin.
Martin fighting who?
But
He ain't announced who.
you know that we gonna get the point in 2-3 weeks out.
Okay. And then another thing too, as far as like
Shout out
one of the
PBC.
callers said about the hate that the fighters got with they dads in their corner. I could relate to that. My pops had custody of me since I was 1 year old. I'm 46. My pops passed 2 years ago, but that's all I know is my pops. You know what I'm saying? And I holler. Peace.
All right, my God,
All right,
appreciate
champ.
him.
Tech.
What's up, y'all boys? How you doing?
What up?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Chilling. So I think to me it looked like Haney was trying to switch his style up a little bit to try and get the KO with Lomachenko. You feel me? I also feel like him incorporating another trainer, not getting rid of his dad, but just bringing somebody else to the team to like help work on his defense would be helpful for him. As far as the rematch, initially when I watched the fight, I couldn't tell one way or the other because I didn't score it. You feel me? So to me, it was a little too close to call just that night. But that's my thoughts on it, bro. And as far as his next opponent, I like the Javante fight.
Yes.
I also like the Shakur fight. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But I think he needs to work on his defense a little bit more. To me, it seemed like he liked the duck punch, which is a little bit more difficult when the person is shorter than you. You feel me? So that was my thoughts on it, dog.
All right, champ.
Yeah,
We got George in Stockton.
You hear me?
We hear you. What up?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
CBB, what's happening, man?
What up?
Uh, all I gotta say on this fight, it was such a good fight, and I feel like if you had Loma goggles, then you think Loma won, and if you had Devin goggles, then you think Devin won. All around, I think it was just a great fight, and I rewatched it again, and now I have it a draw. So, I mean, I just hope they do it again, and I'm willing to pay for it. That's my call. Thank you.
Let's go, champ.
Appreciate you.
Yes,
We
sir.
got P Loads. P Loads gotta unmute. All right. Night.
On Twitter.
Yo, y'all can hear me?
Yep.
Cool. Shouts out to y'all, man. Hey, man.
I didn't already talked about the Devin. I mean, I know that's the topic, but I kind of stir some shit up. Who y'all think Charlo next opponent gonna be? Jamal being that.
I don't know. There's been heavy rumors of Andre. We'll see if they actually get that fight on paper and announce it.
See, man, that'll be a good ass fight, shit, man. That should be his show tomorrow, man. They need to get his Haney shit a break, man. Like, stop hating on the young king, man. He's undisputed, undefeated. Like, just let him have his reign. Like, damn, man. Damn, it's too much. Like, this shit is taking the boxing world by storm right now. You can't even talk about another boxer. They still gonna bring this shit up. But I would want to see that Charlo and Andrade fight, man. That's a hell of a fight right there. Oh shit, Charlo Andrade. Yeah, I like Charlo though, man. Charlo got a mean ass uppercut, but Andrade is
I
a
may not
pure
be.
boxer though.
I may not be able to sleep tonight. Just the idea of that fight happening.
Look, see, come on, man. I'm shaking this shit up, man. I'm tired of talking about Haney. Haney whooped ass, man. Them body shots whooped Lomachenko ass. Tell Lomachenko go get his fucking ribs checked. Shit, man. But yeah, man.
That's
That's
the
my.
That's
bell,
the
champ.
bell,
I
champ.
got Mike Hicks that says 10-9 to Ness in the first round versus Sean Porter in the sparring. Then he comes back with another $2 and he says round 2, 10-6 Porter by lack of stamina by Ness. That's funny as hell. He's still watching that. I got Mr. Unlimited.
JB $5 says Haney's corner looked defeated when the cards were being announced. Loma's team looked like that. Money in the Bank, like the WWE event.
You got to unmute on Twitter, champ.
Oh, what's good, y'all? What's happening?
What up?
Yeah, I'm gonna make it quick. I'm in the office, but man, I think. Hey, well, first let me ask, how accurate was that coin flip that Kenny and Calvin did? Are they standing on that,
Yeah,
or was that just a troll?
I wasn't
We
there.
don't
I didn't
know.
even see the fucking coin, bro. Did you see it? Like,
Well, I didn't see the I didn't see it.
yeah.
They didn't
So
show the face, but I saw the video of them doing it on the track. But I feel like I think Haney should chill for a second, and I think Tank and Shakur should fight, and then the winner come see Devin, and then I'm kind of with that, and then maybe have the loser see Loma, and kind of make it sort of like a tournament style. But I'm not. I think Shakur should put a little bit more work in before he get to see see Devin right away. But I'm cool with that Shakur and Tank fight, and then let that winner come see Devin since he is the undisputed champ, and he been putting in some work, like the previous caller said. So I'm with that, and I'm not against a rematch, but I'm down with the Shakur versus Tank, and then come see Devin after.
All right, champ.
And that's all I
Appreciate
got.
you.
all right.
We got Big Shot.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, yeah, man, the fight was good, but it wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? It don't really need a rematch. Let's move on. Devin say he want to move up. Fuck it, give AB a shot. Give AB a shot when you go up there at 140. See if he can get his name buzzing. And while he doing that, let's get that Tank and Gary Russell. But yeah, that's all I got.
We got a $5 super chat. What does
It
Golly?
said you seen Lomo face and ribs. He been in bed since Saturday, laughing my ass off.
Alrighty then. It looks like we got the Haven.
Do this. Hey, what's up?
What up?
Hey, look, check this out, right? I'm calling. I ain't even gonna complain about that fight. It was a good fight, Best man won. But I think what y'all guys should do, since you got all these guys that call in every day and everybody think they know about boxing, some do, some don't. Y'all should do it once a year in the summer, boxing extravaganza for the callers. 3 1 minute rounds. You pay $100 fee to get in, and you
Bro,
can have sponsors who come in, and
champ,
people all over the world
champ.
come in
That's a great
and do
idea.
3
That's a
minute.
great.
I'm telling you, cause I'm
But
good. I can
yeah,
come in
that's
there and help
that's
y'all
why
set
we've
this
been
shit up.
doing it 8 years, bro.
Hey, this would that you'll put money
I
in the brand will build money up.
What
You
would you
get
name it?
guys,
I'm
cause
curious. What would you name it?
huh?
Like, what would you name the event? I'm curious.
I would probably name it. You got a lot of guys that think they know about boxing. You could call it the boxing channel for. Let me see. That'd be a good one. I had a
But
couple
is it a
ideas. I
debate
got
or is it
ready.
a fight?
Bro, he's saying fight. He talking about border wars, the shit we've been doing
You
for
saying
eight
you saying
years.
callers fight each other?
Yeah, the callers fight each other because all you got
Yeah,
to like that
yeah. We
CYP
do that.
dude
We
always
do
We
that.
calling
already
in.
do that.
We
That's
already do that. We
Yeah,
got a series called Border Wars. I mean, we did get shut down here in Vegas because they a little stricter in this city and state, but we
right,
do that
right.
already. We got
Yeah,
14
but if you can
seasons.
get it, yeah, if you can get the callers to come call, because a lot of these dudes, and you can set it up on like fight week in the summertime. Like let's say the big fight Saturday, you can do your event Friday. $100 to get in, and then you get sponsors and all this. And I think, man, this will take y'all brand to another level. You have guys coming all around the world to do this, and then you got to set that with some guys a little more experienced than other guys. If you got amateur background and all that, no pros allowed, just amateurs and non-amateurs. I think it'll work, man. So I know y'all do that border wars, but I know Vegas kind of strict. But real quick, if I was Devin, I would just fight Lomachenko again. Then I'll move to 140 and try to get Tank Belt and get acclimated to the 140 division. Because you don't want to go jump into 140. You got Regis out there. You got Josh Taylor. I think if AB get down to 140, yeah, he'll probably be favored to be AB, but AB can crack. And you don't need power to be a champion. Ali didn't have that great power, but I
all
think
right,
Devin's
champ. Appreciate the
problem was
call.
DeHaven, that
when,
is the
when,
bell, champ. That is the bell. We got to everybody. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Nest GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. Catch us on the next one. Don't forget, if you want to be in the raffle for the Roy Jones Jr. autograph glove, you definitely have to send a $10 cash app with the words Roy Jones glove raffle, and we'll get you in there. We are out. Peace.
Arriba.